moment I hit record, I swear to God, my nose just went like. What's up, YouTube? I'm GLACIÉR. Real name's Legend. Fun fact. 1,000 subscribers. That is insane. 1,000 subscribers? I just want to say how much I appreciate every single person who hit that subscribe button. Like, 1,000 individual people hit that subscribe button for me. Y'all, watch my videos, like my videos, comment on my video. I just hit my desk on accident. Y'all comment on my videos, love and support, and I appreciate everything that y'all have done for me. Y'all motivate me to make these layouts. You demotivate me on homework because, you know, nothing is good about school. Only 27 videos this fast, I've gained 1,000 subscribers. My channel hasn't even been up for a year yet. I started this channel November of 2024. In under 2 months, I've just blew up and gained 1,000 subscribers. That might not be a lot, but right now it's a lot to me. Like, I love and appreciate all of you who had showed me nothing but love and support, subscribing to the channel, joining the Discord server, you know. I'm so lucky to have y'all as a community and, you know, people that watch my videos. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing I had blown up this fast in the course of not even 2 months. Y'all are the best. Y'all, 1,000 individual people had hit that subscribe button. Even FNM04 himself, a YouTuber with over 200,000 subscribers, and he had first showcased my level Crucify, and that was like my first mini blow up. My first blow up was Cosmos Reimagined. I couldn't have done any of this without y'all. I would not have been making any of these levels or finishing anything or even like tried to make levels anymore without y'all. Y'all have motivated me to make these levels, you know, be better, demotivate me on homework, and I just hate school. Who hates school? But y'all are amazing. Even on like the hard days, the tired days, I wake up, can't eat breakfast, had to go to school tired. But I check my phone to love and support from all of you, from my videos, commenting. You're underrated. You're the best. This is amazing. Like, which makes my day. Definitely makes my day. GLACIÉR will continue to rise, and we will dominate. And none of this could not have been achieved without y'all. And I want to say thank you so much to my dad as well for helping me, supporting me as well. He got me. I have 4 RAM sticks. Before the blow up, I had 1. Now I have 4. I'm able to record everything in 2K now. Beforehand, oh my goodness, I had low quality videos because I couldn't run 2K or not even 1920 by 1080 recording videos. Now I can, and my videos look better visually, and none of this could have been achieved without my dad and all of you. And thank you very much for that. Now we are going to move on. Now I'm going to be answering some questions that viewers have asked me in the past or recently, just like asked in general. Kayuki, for my questions, since when you started playing Geometry Dash? I played this game since I was 8 years old. First played the game, first created a level, 8 years old. And I would always play Geometry Dash on my mini Verizon tablet. And like, those were the peak days. I would do that all the time. Making levels, playing levels. Mainly making levels. And, you know, I didn't have a channel. And then when I was 13, I got this PC. And I'm 15 now. And 13, after getting this PC, I immediately got Geometry Dash. And after that, I've gotten better at the game really fast. And better at making levels, gameplay, stuff like that. X Cube Monster said, "Hi Glacier. The questions I'll ask for your 1,000 sub special are, how do you create those amazing effects on your levels, and when will you finish Sagittarius A?" Sagittarius A is a 5 times speed, 9 circles top 1 I've made. That level, after the layout, I tried decorating it once, didn't work, and I never touched that level ever again. I just released it. I just released the layout and never touched it ever again. So Sagittarius A would probably never be finished unless someone makes an unofficial like decoration or whatnot. Which, how do you create those amazing effects on your levels? I'm assuming he's talking about shaders because like, but I will talk about that later on in this video. Furman asked, for the Q&A video, are you likely to make a generic wave level? 9 circles. I don't know. Last time I made a 9 circles level was basically Sagittarius. Will I make another generic wave level? I don't know. But maybe. Oh, Dallas? It's probably not how you say that. What's your most serious / ambitious project? Definitely Silent Hummingbird. That level means a lot to me in general. So Silent Hummingbird is not an actual hummingbird. It's based off a made-up myth that I just made for the level of Silent Hummingbird, but only being seen, or the only image of it being seen, is the eye and the one pair of wings, which is like those biblical angels. I don't know what they're called, but those like type angels. But that specific one I'm making, named Silent Hummingbird. So silent is not like making the level hard, like a lot of silent levels. But that's just like the name of the level. Level is actually not that hard. It's still Extreme Demon, but you know, it's not like top 10 or something. The eyes and the wings stuff I've been really like on recently. Like I've really liked these, and it's been like following me. It's like a part of me, like, and I made all the gameplay. I still got to do 2 entire minutes of it. Strobe Lights, shout out to Strobe Lights for being an amazing creator. They are decorating the first part of the level. Strobe Lights, if you're watching this, don't feel like you're being rushed. I don't care how long it takes you. I've put in a lot of eyes, like the biblical angels, in my levels. But Silent Hummingbird is like if you see one, okay, hold on. I have one on my Chromebook as well. I have one on my Chromebook, and the eye is supposed to look like this, exactly like this, in the level, but with only one pair of wings. So this is the closest image of what the Silent Hummingbird is supposed to look like in game. It's supposed to look like that, but with only one pair of wings. So if you ever see that, that is the Silent Hummingbird, and will also be in some of my other levels. Like, it will follow me. It's the mark of GLACIER, and the symbol of GLACIER is a biblical angel. It is an eye. At first, it was an eye, just an eye. It's this. I'll put it on the screen. It's this eye, and now it'll be changed to the one that's already in the background of 888, which is that one, and the one that you've seen in the beginning of this video, probably. So that is the symbol of GLACIER. Zero said, will Cosmos Reimagined ever be remade? I don't know what he means by remade. But I still have the nerfed version of Cosmos, obviously. It's just decorating it sucks right now. Chocolate Chip Cookie, he said, question for Vid. How long did it take to learn to decorate? Definitely years. But at the same time, I'm not good at decoration. I'm definitely not good at decoration. I'm still experimenting with objects and combination of things and optimization. Definitely takes a while, at least. Maybe for me. I don't know. Now, that's all for the questions, I believe. Oh, bonus question. Oh, wait. A bonus question. GLACIER. How did I get the name GLACIER? How did I get this name GLACIER? Panda Ice said, we were talking, and then he said, if he ever has his son, he will name it GLACIER. And I was like, it's kind of weird for a child's name. But then immediately after he said that, I'm like, but it sounds really good for a Geometry Dash channel. So, in November 2024, I made it. But two things crossed my mind. One, I like making, letters look cool sometimes. So, like, I wanted to add something to GLACIER to make it visually look cooler. Two, if you search up GLACIER, you will literally get GLACIERs on YouTube. So I need to add something to GLACIER to make it where if you search it up, you get me instantly. But I didn't want to put GLACIER GD. GLACIER GD is my @ symbol. I did not want GD at the end of my name. GD stands for Geometry Dash, if you somehow don't know. So I put the Russian E on the E. If you search up GLACIER GD, it does still show up. And if you put GLACIER with the Russian E, I show up instantly. Let's get some recaps on some levels and stuff like that. Let's get a couple recaps. Now, in the very beginning of the level, I already had showcased 888 again. That's what the decoration looks like now. I will be adding more gameplay, of course, and stuff like that. Let's see how 888 effects was created. Okay. How I made these effects. Now, let's put shaders on. This is what it looks like. It has the flickering reflection of the entire level below it. Background, the shaders, effects, all this, right? The orbs being a solid color, love that. When it turns white, it like inverts, and then it's sort of like bulging. It's like going inward, bulging inward, and stuff like that. And then goes back to regular. Now, how I did this was I put a shader setting. Let me put shaders off so I can see this. Okay, shader setting. I put it to player to T3. So anything T1 to T3 gets the effect. So all the orbs is at T1, the gameplay is at T1. So they get all the bulging effects, the color effects. Everything behind or in front, T4 or B1 to background, doesn't get affected. So these words in the back are behind that setting, so they don't get affected. The name and all the glow is in front, is T4, so it doesn't get the color effect, so it's not black. If it was T3, it would have turned black. The entire level is black and white. I do have this like brownish like glow right here, and then colored particles of leaves, and particles that are only visible within black objects, or colored objects, which is in the objects in general. See these effects? You only see these, like these little. You only see those within the objects. You don't see them in the white, because they're blended. Bulge effect, obviously. Radial blur, I put it in the negatives. So except of the blur going outside, it's going inwards. A color trigger, all at 0. When it's all at 0, it turns everything black, and all the black objects is T1 or above, so they all turn black. And when you put a gradient in front, if you put a gradient and you invert the colors, blend mode, it turns everything, opposite. And the orbs was also do the same without like breaking or anything. So if we put preview particles, preview shaders, see all the orbs are black. They're on T1. When you invert colors, they turn white, and the glow turns like purple, and then the leaves turn green. And that's how 888 has been created. Silent Hummingbird. This is Strobe Lights' decoration so far. This is what we have. And this is amazing. He got it exactly how I wanted it. Somehow, like, he, like, read my mind. Like, I didn't even tell him to do this. I'm sorry for saying him. Showlights, you're a him, right? Or a girl? I actually completely forgot. I'm over here saying him. Yeah, I believe he's a boy. Okay. Showlights, once again, don't feel, like, rushed. I don't care how long it takes you to do this. But you are an amazing creator, and I'm super glad for you. I'm super glad to have you in our team. And thank you for decorating the beginning of Silent Hummingbird. Last one of my major projects, Crucify. Crucify. Now, Crucify is my only finished level I have. The only. This level was made in 5 days. This level was made in 5 days. I didn't even try. But people loved it when it was released. Yeah, people loved it. I didn't even try. I did it in 5 days. I just wanted something out there. It is really buggy and stuff like that. So that's probably why I didn't get rated. Even if it wasn't, it probably would have gotten rated in the first place. Because rating is just straight bull in this game. But if y'all didn't see, we have a new Crucify. Now, right now, it looks exactly the same as it was showcased, sadly. But I will start working on it again. That first drop will have the original Crucify gameplay. It'll just be fixed, obviously. And then, if you didn't hear it in that showcase, I put a jump scare noise at the end of the first drop, and immediately after that scream, I put the second drop there, and then after the second drop, back to the first drop, and the level ends. So it's way longer. It'll be a bit harder, you know, subscribing to the channel, staying with me, making me motivated to do these levels, and, you know, stay grinding on this channel, demotivate me to, you know, ever go to school. Join the Discord server. My Geometry Dash account is in the description of the channel. Discord is in the description of the channel. My Discord server, if you want to be in Team GLACIER, join it, stuff like that. Thank you for staying with me.